Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good day I bid to Miss Africa and my fellow friends. Before I start, I want to introduce for myself. Okay, my name is NURUL NATASHA binti ROSLI and my number is I183034002. I have 3 members group also, which is Megat Izzat Amir bin Megat IZHAM, FARAH LINA binti RAZALI, and the NURUL NAJUWA binti MOHAMAD JAAFAR. Okay, the best of negotiator or our group choose, which is Nelson Mandela. Okay, I will tell which my part is early life and background. Okay, it's a biography. Okay, Nelson born on 18 July 1918 and he died 5 December 2013 for the age 95. And the occupation Nelson Mandela achieved is activist, politician, philanthropist and lawyer. Alma mater, which is University of Fordham, University London, University of South Africa and also University of the Witwatersrand. Okay. For education of Nelson Mandela is he earned bachelor degree for the University of South Africa and he also earned Bachelor of Law degree from the University of South Africa. And the end of his imprisonment. After his imprisonment in 1962, he continued study at the University of London but did not complete his study. Mandela Nelson also began study at Fordham University on the art but was unable to complete his bachelor degree because he was fired for participating in student protests. He enrolled at the University of the Witwatersrand to study for the Bachelor of Law degree. He was a bad student due to his odd admission choice and dropped out of university in 1952 without graduating. Okay, we look for entering politics. Nelson Mandela. Okay, 1942, Mandela joined the African National Congress in 1944. For the 1948, when South African National Party achieved power, it set out to establish apartheid. Okay, 1952, Mr. Mandela and Oliver Tambo opened South Africa for the black law practice. For 1962, Mandela and other ANC leaders from the Umkhonto we survey or spear of the nation become the guerrilla army first commanding in chief. The same age, Mandela, his confidence have all been found not guilty of treason. Mr. Mandela goes underground, fearful of being jailed again. For 1964, Mandela was found guilty and given life sentences. Mandela is imprisoned on Ribbon Island, which is located 7 miles off the coast of Cape Town. Okay, next we look for arrested and imprisoned by Nelson Mandela. Okay, we look for year by year. Okay, 1962, Mr. Mandela is detained. He had been living underground for 17 months before he was apprehended. Okay, 1962, for the sentences to life, Mandela is found guilty and sentenced to life in jail. Mandela is imprisoned of Robben Island. He be gone for the next 80 months. For the 1982, Mandela is moved from the Robben Island to Polismore prison in Cape Town suburbs. Okay, 1985, the President of South Africa promised Mr. Mandela freedom in exchange for his renunciation of violence. 1989, Mandela met with Mr. Botha informally. It is the first time outside of prison that Mr. Mandela has met with a government official. 1990, Mr. Mandela, now 71 age, is freed without condition, ending 27.5 years of imprisonment. For the 1994 ANC wins majority in election, which is Mandela become president. Okay, For the last part for my present, okay, 1994, Mr. Mandela is sworn in as President of South Africa. That award South Africa communicative pride in India, homeland, and satisfaction at be relief from the world condemnation. Okay, 1995, the national rugby team of South Africa has won the World Cup final. The Springbok were banned from international competition until 1992. Okay, many black South Africa saw them as a symbol of oppression. For 1999, Tambo Mbeki is inaugurated Mr. Mandela's successor as President of South Africa after another electoral victory for the ANC after 5 years Mr. Mandela at home. Okay, for 2004, Mandela has stated that he will drastically restrict his public appearance in order to devote his remaining years by rest and writing. Okay, 2013, the government announced that Mr. Mandela has died at 95 years old. Okay, that's all for me for my part. Okay, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, what makes Nelson Mandela the best negotiator? So, what can we learn from him? Nelson Mandela's strategies can be classified based on three of negotiation. Practice first is good practice, tactic and trick. Tactics are conventionally used not because they are good practice but they reflect customary practice. That is good. Good practice will likely produce the best negotiated result. They include asserting interest rather than position, acting ethically and fairly, and building rapport, relationship and trust on your side. The third is trick are neither good practice nor conventionally accepted ones. Tricks are unethical and highly rash when executed convincingly they can be effective. Nelson Mandela will certainly be remembered as one of the best negotiators in history because he was patient, tenacity, pragmatism and strategic thinking. Mandela's decision is to initiate negotiation with the South African apartheid government that had imprisoned him. The decision may have been polar opposite, but the outcome were equally admirable. This is why he goes down as the best negotiator in history. For the present top part, the South African authorities arrested him twice and found him guilty of treason and sabotage. As a result, he was sentenced to life in jail on Robben Island. That is negotiation with courtesy. Mandela applied the principle of positional bargaining combined with a deep knowledge of specific interests of who he was negotiating with. However, the release remained under condition that he renounced the armed struggle and agreed to return to his hometown of Kuno. They continued negotiating following the traditional paths of process that is preparation, relationship building, information gathering, information using, bidding, closing the deal, and implementing the agreement.
Okay, and the fourth negotiation is negotiation to end apartheid. Okay, in this negotiation, Mandela see the other party's interest. The other party wants no violence and entering into a negotiation. So Mandela urged his fellow African people to stop the violence from ever happening. The fifth is negotiation continues, apartheid end. Okay, in this negotiation, we can learn that Mandela is a forgiveful person. He forgive people that ever went against him, and hurt him before. Okay, apply Mandela's strategy. If you want to be a negotiation like Mandela, we have to build relationship, and this relationship is crucial to changing narrative and hearts of other people. Building this relationship also helps develop empathy and a sense of personal responsibility to improve the circumstances of the people we love. Legacy of Mandela's legacy is to join the fight against HIV. Second, he promotes scientific and environmental education. Third is fought for peace and justice around the world. He fought for children brought education to rural students, and lastly, he ushered women into political spheres. The lesson that we can learn from Mandela is Mandela consciously made an effort to understand his counterpart and their interests. He could actively apply this interest and negotiate in a way that was tailored to suit his counterpart while protecting his own interests. Mandela strategically applied negotiation tactics such as applying concession to best help his case. His counterpart respected him more because of this.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. I am MOHAMAD JAAFAR, metric number I18303405. I would like to talk about conclusion about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela strongly believed in democracy, equality, and learning. Despite being repeatedly provoked, she never answered racism with racism. She has always been an inspiration in South Africa and to the world. To all who oppose deprivation and oppression, Mandela personified struggle, still leads the fight against apartheid with extraordinary vigor and resilience after spending close to 3 decades in prison. For his people, he sacrificed his personal life and his youth and is South Africa's love hero. Nelson Mandela refers the fact that leaders have very different quality and that leadership success is more complex than just identifying few traits or preferable behavior. She is endowed with many personality traits. This makes him a natural leader and also have developed many leadership skills and strategy in his lifetime. Mandela's consensus attribute to his leadership success. Consensus is considered as a superior discussion-making process to build motivation and commitment in group members toward their objective. Using consensus aids in making the best possible discussion and utilize the research. In our conclusion, Nelson Mandela is considered as a revolutionary leader with an ability to empower and motivate others using his strong regard for conscience and the democratic process. That's all from me. Thank you.